The king opened his eyes. A life must be taken, he said. The crowd fell back into silence, heavier than before. Amora stood there, her hands still tied. Her legs were weak, her throat bound. She did not lift her head. She did not plead. She had already died in her heart many days ago. The king turned slowly to the people. If not her, he asked, his voice rising, sharp now, then who carries the blood? No one answered. The silence stretched. A man coughed. A woman shook. Eyes darted. Fear moved through the crowd like a living thing. Then a voice broke. It was Obinna. Everyone turned. Another man fell to his knees. He paid us. He gave us money to lie. More voices followed, breaking like a dam. He told us what to say. He promised land. He said Amara was too loved. He said she made us look useless. The truth poured out like dirty water. Obinna tried to run. But guards were faster. They dragged him forward. His fine clothes were torn. His face was wet with sweat and fear. The same man who once laughed while Amora suffered was now shaking like a leaf. The king stared at him. All these years, the king said, his voice burning, she fed the hungry. She helped widows. She protected children. And you turned her goodness into a weapon against her. Obinna cried. He begged. He denied. Then he confessed. The king did not shout. That was worse. By the law of this land, the king said, a life must be taken. And by the truth revealed today, that life will be yours. A loud gasp filled the courtyard. Obinna screamed. No. Not me. I didn't know it would go this far. The king's voice was cold. You knew. The order was given. Amora was untied and pushed gently aside. Her legs could barely hold her. She sank to the ground, shaking, breathing hard, watching in disbelief as guards dragged Obinna away. The hanging tree stood at the edge of the village. Everyone knew it. It had not been used in years. The rope was brought. Obinna fought. He cried for mercy. He called names. He promised riches. But no one spoke for him. The same mouths that once accused Amara were now silent. The rope was placed around his neck. The chief read the final words. For lies that almost killed the innocent. For greed that poisoned the people. For blood demanded by the law. The stool was kicked away. His body dropped. Some villagers turned their faces away. Some cried. Some stood frozen. The land had taken its life. Back in the courtyard, the king turned to Amora. She was on her knees now. Tears ran freely down her face, not of fear, but of release. Years of pain left her body in one moment. The king of Olorise bowed his head. You suffered for doing good, he said. And this land will remember it. He turned to the visiting king. She is yours. Free and honored. Amora was lifted to her feet. For the first time in many days, the crowd did not curse her. They watched her in silence as she walked away from death. The drums began again. But this time, they sounded different. Not like celebration. Like truth.